Hey guys, MC Mura here, and today we're gonna talk about year 2 of Street Fighter 6. Just the other day, Capcom put out the trailer for Street Fighter 6 Season 2, and they introduced the 4 characters we're gonna be getting for the second year. They are M.bison, they are Terry from Smash, they got Elena, and they got Mai from Dead or Alive. So we got 4 new characters for year 2, 2 of them are guest characters. And as you would expect, this is something that is a little bit controversial right now. Some people are really happy, some people not so much. Now, there's a lot to discuss here, so let's go through with it. I think the first thing that is a little bit disappointing to me, if I'm being honest, is the fact that we're only getting 4 characters per season. We're following on the Street Fighter 1 roadmap pretty much, right? The year 1. We're getting Bison, which is coming out in summer, just in a couple of weeks. Terry comes out in autumn, so we're looking at September, October maybe. And I guess they put out Terry at this time slot to put an Evo reveal trailer for like Terry, which will get a lot of attention. Obviously Mai, we're looking at February, January maybe, and then Elena, which means that we are once more looking at the possibility of what happened this season, where between Aki and Ed we went with like a 6-month gap where there was nothing being added to the game, nothing of value, especially since Capcom was very adamant about not balance patching the game, so things got dull, if I'm being totally honest. Now, if I'm being totally honest as well, I think with 4 characters only per year, someone was gonna end up being disappointing regardless. Someone was gonna get sad, right? Because with 4 characters only per year, this is simply not enough to satisfy everyone. I'm like you guys, right? I want Cody, I want Sakura, I want Sagat, I want Poison, I want Armika, I want Laura, I want Balrog, I want Claw, maybe Rolento. I kind of like the twins. I want to see Rose. I would like to see Fei Long. There's so many characters I would like to see come back, and just because we're not being given enough per year, chances are you're not gonna get what you want. And this obviously is where a lot of people are like having issues, because you decided to go with guest characters and decided to make like half of the roster, half of the added new characters being guests. This is what riles up some people, rubs them the wrong way, I should say. But if I am maybe selfish a little bit, I think if we're going down the guest routes, then Terry and Mai are like the best things they could do, right? I love King of Fighters, right? I love Terry so much. These are 2 characters I made, and because of that, I'm ecstatic. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm not gonna get Cody, then Terry is pretty much like the next best thing, and that makes me pretty happy. I know that's kind of selfish, but I am being honest. It is obvious with Street Fighter 6 that Capcom is treating it very differently and handling it very differently than all of their previous fighting games. This is the first time ever in a mainline Street Fighter game where Capcom is adding guests. Now, we saw this with their marketing, we saw this with the collaborations, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, that anime collaborations they did, a lot of focus on World Tour stuff, a lot of focus on Avatar stuff. Capcom is not treating this like a regular fighting game. They want the publicity, they want this thing to get as mainstream as possible, and this is probably why they went with guests. And then you will probably wonder, like, did they really need to go with 2 guests? Well, I mean, I guess they're going to try to bring as many newcomers into the series as possible, right? Terry, like I said, I joked around and said Terry from Smash, but like, legit, maybe more people will know Terry from Smash more than they would know him from King of Fighters or Fatal Fury. Real talk, right? And Mai, well, she wasn't Dead or Alive. Again, this got a huge casual audience, and I don't want to sound disgusting, but Mai in the RE engine, this is gonna cause waves. Like, I am someone who's been on the internet for a while, and I know this is probably not the things that I should be saying, but I'm being real. You know, Mura is a real dude, right? So yeah, this is gonna create some buzz, right? Capcom pretty much just wanted a character that will grab a lot of attention, and Mai, she most certainly will. And I'm being honest again, these are 2 characters I play King of Fighters. I really care about this duo, and I'm gonna play them regardless, so On my own, this is good to me. This is amazing to me. I very much love this character pass over the first one because I like Bison, I like Terry, and I like Mai. 3 characters I care about when in season 1 I don't care about Rashid, I don't care about Ed. Akuma is cool because he's Akuma, but I never played Akuma in a previous game, and getting something that's totally new, that's totally different, that is cool, right? How will Capcom treat short hops? Are they gonna have 4 normals or 6 normals? How are they gonna handle max mode? What will be their level 2s? Are they gonna have rolls? Will my skill scream Andy when she lose? Who knows? But all of this is genuinely exciting. And when it comes to the returning Street Fighter roster, we got M.bison, which I know maybe some people will like, M.bison, you already brought him back? I get that, but Bison is a classic, right? And gameplay wise, I was asking for a character that can punish, that can torture fireball characters, because fireballs are far too good in Street Fighter 6 right now. That's why I asked for Balrog in my season 2 wishlist. We need a hard counter to zoning, right? And based on what we're seeing with Bison, with his air approach, with Psycho Crusher going through fireballs, Bison might just do that. So the gameplay function of Bison is looking kinda promising. Now Elena, I understand that this is a character that pretty much almost broke Street Fighter 4, and that's why some people are scared of her, but people wanted third strike characters. Elena is vibrant, she is like a dancer, animates beautifully, so I can see her working really well in this engine. And if there's a theme that I noticed with Capcom's selection of characters in this game, it is redemption, right? They messed up Ed in Street Fighter 5, they brought him back and they redeemed him. No one wanted DJ. Remember when we knew about DJ in like the leaked tour? I was like DJ, but then they made DJ like the coolest character in this game. Fang didn't work in Street Fighter 5. They brought back Aki, they made the poison mechanic work, and they made Aki super cool. So I got no doubt Capcom want to redeem Elena. Capcom wanna bring Elena back and make her so cool and pretty much make the character pretty cool again, right? And she is bringing a sort of a variety to the roster as well, right? Both in terms of like playstyle, diversity, ethnicity, and all of that. I think Elena fills in a pretty good spot. So with all of that being said, personally I love this year 2 pass. Again, with 4 characters, someone was always gonna end up being disappointed, but me, Mura, I'm static. This is to me as gold as it's gonna get. I don't hate Elena, I like Bison, I love Terry, I love Mai. Amazing. You got my money, Capcom. I'm being honest, right? I would love to hear your thoughts about all of this. Do you like this? Do you hate it? Is Capcom turning Street Fighter 6 into an all-star game? Are we gonna get Tekken characters next year? Maybe some days we will see Scorpion and Sub-Zero. Like, imagine the waves that this would do. That would be so cool. I would love to see it. If you have enjoyed this video, please leave a like or a comment. Helps the channel so much. I will be leaving a link to the Patreon, Discord, Twitter, and Twitch pages in the description. Thank you so much for watching and stay safe.